Carbohydrates is a group of compounds known to constitute the most abundant biomolecules in the biosphere. It contains carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. They are derived their name when early studies was found that when sugar was heated, water vapor was given off, and carbon remained. Carbohydrates literally mean carbon with water. Carbohydrates also contain sugars. They are easily recognized by their sweet taste and are easily digested by the human body. Another well-known carbohydrate is starch. It's a component of plant-based foods like grain and potatoes. It does not taste sweet but has a pleasant taste. Whether sweet or starchy, carbohydrates are an important food group for most organisms, and their metabolism provides a significant amount of energy for these organisms. They also have structural functions such as a bacterial cell wall and make up chitin, which are the exterior shells of animals like crabs and shrimps. In plants, the most abundant organic molecule is cellulose. Carbohydrates are classified as monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. Monosaccharides, or simple sugars, are the smallest units that can be bonded to make larger complex carbohydrates. They contain two kinds of functional groups, of two or more hydroxyl groups, and a carbonyl group. The presence of these functional groups in the molecule classifies monosaccharides as aldoses and or ketosis. The simplest monosaccharides consist of 3 carbon atoms called trioses. They are 2 hydroxyl groups and a carbonyl group. Are the simplest monosaccharides, their names and structures. Structure is an open form, but this is not only the representation of sugars. The ring structure is a dominant form of carbohydrates in nature. Pentosis and hexosis are monosaccharides containing 5 and 6 carbons respectively, and can be represented as a 5 or 6 membered rings where an oxygen is always included as a part of the cyclic structure. A 5 carbon atom monosaccharide in a cyclic form is known as a furanose, while a 6 carbon atom monosaccharide is called pyranose. Glucose, also called dextrose, is a very important hexose. It is a starting material for the cellular respiration and the primary source of energy for metabolic activities in cells. It is otherwise called as blood sugar. Fructose, on the other hand, is found in fruits and is twice as sweet as glucose. That is why it is also called oftenly fruit sugar. The carbohydrates we eat are changed into monosaccharides by the digestive system, which are then absorbed by the circular storage system and are transported to the different cells. And then it undergoes biomolecule processes. The saccharides, on the other hand, are formed when 2 monosaccharide units are joined together. There are 3 most common disaccharides. They are sucrose, lactose, and maltose. These are broken down and used for metabolism. Sucrose is formed by connecting an A-glucose and a B-fructose unit by a glycosidic bond and form an H2O molecule through the process. The water produced in the process is used for other reactions inside the body. Since fructose is about twice as sweet as glucose, sucrose is sweeter when it is broken down into individual components. Lactose, in the other hand, is often called milk sugar. It's made out of glucose and galactose. It tastes only about 1/6 as sweet as sucrose. And like sucrose, it has to be divided and broken down. Lastly, maltose is composed of 2 glucose units. It is found in malt, the grain used in brewing beer. It tastes only about 1/3 as sweet as sucrose. And we will come back after this commercial.